Well, good morning, YouTube. How you folks doing this morning? I have a little interesting topic for you. At least I think so, because it's come in quite handy lately. Organizing one's thoughts. Do you ever take the time to organize your thoughts? Or do they just bounce around and you just deal with it when it pops up? That used to be my MO, right? Constant chaos, thinking about the dogs, thinking about the groceries, the election, the pandemic, Dave, Noah, the neighbor, and how many things do you think about in a day? 100? 1,000? A lot of things you think about in one day, I'm sure. But where am I going with all this chaos? Well, check this, pretty people. For me, I'm retired, no job, so I'm not tripping on income. I'm not tripping on stimulus package, being laid off, my business going out of business. Those aren't concerns for me, right? So that's not an issue. So I don't have that distraction, right? Most people have that distraction right now, and that's a big one, right? Money, survival. What else can you think about right now? See, I don't have that problem. The only problem I got is isolation. I'm forced to stay in the house because of the virus and the condition of my lungs. So it makes me stay idle for more hours in the day, which gives me more time to think about stuff. And therefore, I have to organize my thoughts. Recently, things got a little chaotic for me, right? I had everything pretty well organized, right? Finished the beef with the lawyers, the union, my income, a place to move to set up Misfit Island. So everything was falling into place, right? There was a lot of obstacles and setbacks. I had to quit drinking, relationship issues in my personal life that just really tore my guts out, right? So a lot of crap to get up to the present moment, but let's get to the here and now and organizing thoughts. So now it's like a file cabinet, right? I'm no longer thinking about where to set up shop because I got that handled. Instead, I think about how I'm going to set it up when I get there. What am I going to do to winterize my life, to save my life in the winter, right? So I'm already planning for the future for Misfit Island. That's part of my file cabinet. But that goes in the back of the file cabinet because that's far off into the future, right? Feeding my dogs and making sure I got dog food, and if I gotta, trim their nails or the doggies' care, that's like thoughts for right now. As a matter of fact, I just dumped my last bag of dog food after having 5 50-pound bags of dog food. I just dumped my last one, so now I'm ass out. So now I'm gonna see if I can order some shit and get it to the house so I don't have to leave. Otherwise, I gotta fucking put on a body condom and venture off into the real world and go grab dog food. Anyway, organizing my thoughts helps me get through the day. Now, throw a monkey wrench into my organized thoughts. Noah passes away. Everything goes into chaos mode. Nothing's organized anymore. I'm fucked. Emotion. There is no organization, it's all emotion. My videos show it, right? That's what I like about making these videos. It's like watching the do-do, do-do, right? When they hook you up to the gadgets and they watch your heartbeat. That's like my videos. Good mood, bad mood, good mood, bad mood. Life throws monkey wrenches, right? You get to see the whole fucking progression. Right? It's true. And I'm not sure what what it all means, Charlie Brown. I don't. Man, saying that word, Charlie Brown, you have no idea the story behind that that's coming. Fuck. And that's another one that's followed me my whole life. Me and Charlie Brown have always been like this. You ask people in my life my feeling for Charlie Brown. Just saying. Me and homie got a lot in common. Unfortunately. Anyway. Yeah, if there was ever a cartoon that was INFJ, I bet it'd be Charlie Brown, wouldn't it? Just saying. So organizing your thoughts, right? When something like Noah's death came and turned my file cabinet upside down, it was rough. Because nothing was organized anymore. It was all fucking chaos for me in my head, in my heart. Everything was, and is, turned upside down right now. But I'm slowly putting everything back in the file cabinet, back in order, put my life back together after getting, because I have a process, right? I have a way to organize my thoughts. I keep it fresh in my mind to keep shit squared away. Organize your shit, homie. Keep the house clean, right? Because if you don't, shit gets too cluttered up here. You're not on your game. Too grouchy, too angry, not staying tight on my game, getting after what I need to get after, keeping the temper in check, right? Not acting like a dummy. See that situation I had with the dissection of a book? Let's just leave it at that, right? I should have handled that way differently. I should have just made a phone call and said, hey, what the is really going on? Were you dissecting, or are we homies? That's what I should have done, instead of blowing it up on the spot, right? But the old me is like, fuck you, I got nothing to hide. What the fuck, Jack? Sorry. I'm also trying to be less aggressive verbally. I've been told more than once that I scare people. And it's not just my appearance, but when you couple my appearance with my loud voice, my aggressive demeanor, high intensity, high emotion, right? People don't get that if they don't know me. People that know me don't say, Johnny, shut up. You're not scary at all. Anybody that knows me tells me that all the time. I say, yeah, but I've been told by people when they say, hey, dude, when I first saw you, holy shit, you scared the fuck out of me until I heard you talk. And then it was like, oh, this dude's cool. But before I knew who you were, fuck, dude. I thought you were some crazy fucking Nazi or something. Man, this eagle, I've explained this story. Look closely. Talon, right? The eagle's claw, for someone who doesn't know what a talon is. In one talon, there are arrows. In the other talon, there's supposed to be an olive branch. That's an American eagle, not a Nazi eagle. I had a gentleman ask me why I had a Nazi eagle on my neck, because he goes, dude, you don't sound like a Nazi. I said, because I'm not. It's an American eagle. And the reason the other talon has no olive branch is I told Tattoo Dave, when and if all of our people come home from overseas and we are no longer at war, we have peace in our military, you can finish. Or if I die, I want you to tattoo my corpse because I'll be resting in peace. So I want my olive branch. And he said, you got it. So Dave will tattoo my corpse before they fucking pluck my body parts and torch me into ash. He will put that on my neck. I have his word. And I know he will. As fucked up as that is, he will do that for me. So, yeah. Sorry. Passion. I got lots of passion. And when my file cabinet's turned upside down, the passion comes raging out, right? It's like, oh, fuck. But when my shit is all organized, Johnny's pretty chill. I like that place. I'm a very organized cat, right? When life is good, I go out into the man cave. All my tools are right where they're supposed to be. A place for everything and everything in its place. I like it like that. It don't need to be perfect. Not everything needs to be, facing perfect. I'm not OCD. But the keys are on the counter. They're always on the fucking counter. They might not be in the exact same spot on the counter, but they're always over there. They're not over here. They're not back there. They're always over there. File cabinet. Organizing my thoughts. Right? When I need to go back here for some of that old shit, okay, right? But the shit that's in the front of the file needs to be handled first. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. Go figure. But it helps me, and I'm passionate about it because it's made a big difference in my life for a guy like me. Bounces all over the place. You look at my videos, man, nothing scripted. I am fucking everywhere. But my file cabinet, organizing my thoughts helps. So, INFJ, you deal with this? Trying to keep your thoughts organized, staying on top of things, right? Do you lose shit or are you tight on your game? There are times where my shit is sloppy. Don't get me wrong. There are times where I'm I'm a procrastinator, right? And I can be a little fucking slob at times. But most of the time, my game's pretty tight when there's nothing fucking with me, right? When the outside world doesn't have any distraction over me, right? There is no pandemic. There is no lawyers. It's just Johnny doing Johnny. Well, fuck it. Things are tight. But when things fuck with me, man, it screws up my filing system. It does. And then I have to try harder to stay on top of it, right? I need to put more attention to keeping things organized when the outside world is chaotic and this needs to be tight, man. You can't let this get loose when the world is in, right? You can't have them both fucked up at the same time. You're screwed. That fight, flight, or freeze. You need to be ready to fight because you never know. You might not be able to run. And if you freeze, you're dead. Right? So you only got one option, and it's to fight. The other two don't exist. Just saying, think about that. Fight, flight, or freeze, right? What the fuck do I do? There's a grizzly bear. Well, you better make a lot of noise and be as loud as you can and try to bluff that motherfucker off. Because you can't win otherwise, and if you run, you're toast. And if you just freeze, you're toast. You're just an easy meal. So you better fight. Just saying. There is no freeze. There is no run. Not in this instance. I'm not talking about a physical confrontation in the real world kind of shit. If you can run, motherfucker. This is philosophical. You feel me? For you Einsteinies, I know you can follow this, but I like talking to my hood rats because they need to catch up to you fucking Einsteinies that put your boot on the back of our fucking neck with your fucking education and your money, keeping the common folk down. Fucked up, man. You need to raise everybody, right? High tides raise all ships, not just your fucking yacht. Sorry. Oh, demons. Anyway, organize your thoughts. Give me your feelings about how you maintain your file cabinet, y'all. I'm curious. Do you struggle keeping your thoughts organized? I know I do. But I put in the work on purpose because it really helps. And when I ain't keeping up on my filing cabinet, right? If I'm on my filing system, my files are all over the fucking table. I pay the price, man. When shit's tight, when my game is tight. Anyway, I'm sure you get the point. All right. Have a beautiful day. Love your babies. Can't say it enough. They're the future. Love your babies. All right. Peace.